That'll be
Great.
fine. We actually got some news.
Oh, God. Pulling teeth, waiting room.
Yeah.
Tell your story. Questions, stories, and confessions.
Yeah. The audience participation section of the site. I've been reaching out to a few different people. We spoke before about Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
We did.
Then last week we spoke about the Power Rangers.
Ah, yeah.
And I want to get my information from more podcasts, partly to prove my own belief that there is a podcast about
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
So therefore, there should be at least someone who's at least more interested than me in something somewhere elsewhere. So I found a podcast called Ranger Danger. Sounds great.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, they haven't responded. But I am chasing them up because there's quite a few Power Ranger podcasts, but there is no way in hell that I'm not getting my answers from Ranger Danger. They've got they still publish stuff, but I think maybe they just haven't checked their messages for a while. So we're on, and I have asked them, what's the deal with the massive face? Is it the Christian embodiment of God?
Yeah.
That's the big thing. That and, did anyone care about the races versus the colours of the suits? So, we'll see what they find out about that. But Ranger Danger, we've asked, we want answers. I want to figure it out. No pressure. Right?
Yeah.
And the other thing, we've actually had some emails through for people suggesting articles that we might find funny and weird. Which kind of fits in with what we were talking earlier about people doing weird things in order to, we might have spoken about it before, but it's becoming more and more acceptable to use circumcised penises for beauty.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Apparently, Korea is exporting baby foreskin so that Americans can use them in facial enhancement treatments. And it's just why is it Korea? It feels weird that I never thought of Korea as the circumcision Mecca. If anything, which the listener pointed out, Mecca is the circumcision Mecca of Mecca.
This is potentially racially insensitive, but why not? There is
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. But there's a stereotype about kind of Eastern Asian people where they look kind of very young and they always look young. So maybe there's something in that kind of bullshit where they're like, well, if I use
the secrets in the foreskin.
Yeah. if I use Eastern foreskins,
right,
then anti-aging.
Well, I think I reckon circumcision it's such a strange concept. If you look at it under the light bulb, it's just
there's no benefit to it.
No,
none.
It's purely...
And for a long time, people were like, "Oh no, it's for hygiene reasons."
It stops sand. Clothes.
Yeah. Why do you think it's there? Because sand isn't meant to be there.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's just it's a culturally accepted form of, if you want to go extreme, genital mutilation.
Yeah, it's not. I don't
think the babies. Yeah, I think there's an argument for it, but you can't really say it's also socially acceptable if it's that.
No, okay, so I agree.
It doesn't hinder.
In the strictest sense of the word, yes, it is. But in comparison to the female alternative, no, it isn't.
Yeah,
it's an inconvenience.
It's definitely not female genital mutilation.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, but I guess I find it strange that people are so focused on their face. I reckon it's just, especially because this is all celebrity culture.
Yeah.
And then it's breeding into people who have the kind of image problem where they want to always look the same way and go under surgeries and all these kind of things to try and remain looking young because of the value that they believe is placed on looking young or being good looking. And it just feels like it's a strange atmosphere or climate to try and argue against because there's so many different factors at play. But if you go look, just remove the beauty. I mean, Sandra Bullock is one of the people who's advocating this and trying to push it and recommend it to people. And it's you're a successful actress or actor. What is that not good enough? Oh, well, the industry, once you reach a certain age, then you don't do that. It's well, then make your own industry. Do something different. they put the value of themselves on how other people value them.
Right.
I think at the end of the day, and you just go like, well, fuck everyone because everyone's stupid. Just like figure out what you like and then figure out how to do it.
Yeah, but it's also that like I think in that industry there is a lot of pressure to look look as you did 20 years ago because that's what made you famous.
But
so
but then
like,
you just go like, well, then fuck that industry.
Exactly. Yeah.
But obviously, it's an easy thing for me to say.
It's easy if you're outside of it. So no, I get the obsession. I don't think it's anyone's fault. In the same way that I don't think a particular culture is any one person's fault. It might take someone to spark an idea or something, but generally we've all kind of come to accept that we like attractive people.
Yeah,
that's how it works. So if you are in that industry, and the chances are you have to be an attractive person.
Yeah,
and
that
once you've been
treated that way,
youthful and and maintaining the point where you were the most attractive in your life.
Yeah,
and
if that starts to change, you start to become more and more addicted to try and get back into that place.
Yeah,
and it just becomes more and more strange because you're fighting against a lot of things, and to the point where you're like, chop off those penises in Korea.
Yeah,
and give them to my face.
And there's generally more pressure on women in that scenario because men are generally fussier about what they find attractive on the whole.
Yeah, in the entertainment industry,
yeah,
there's kind of the belief that men get more attractive with age or can get away with naturally aging and women cannot.
Yeah. I mean, there's exceptions to the rule.
But yeah, it's just a weird thing. I think it's another one of those things where you go like, the industry itself of entertainment is so strangely corrupt and everything that it's like, stop trying to appease them and try and create something new. But that's just a whole massive change the world.
Yeah.
Like, so where do you start? What do you do?
So the fact that a product like this exists, in a way, in a really sad way, it doesn't surprise me, but it doesn't make it any less fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where you go like, if people had negative views about doing this kind of surgery on babies, it would be horrific. But because people love it, they're like, brilliant. Yeah, put it in your face. It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and putting baby blood in your face?
Yeah.
For me, that's kind of the same thing, right? It's like, yeah, but people wouldn't want to put baby blood in their face, but they'll put decapitated penises or whatever, or however you want to describe it. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Something to be fucking do.